Sebastian Tolentino. I was born and raised in a Roman Catholic household. Almost all of my relatives at some point in their lives have served the Roman Catholic Church. We will go to our local parish church every Sunday, and sometimes we will visit the local Nazarene and attend religious processions. I have served by being a part of the Marian movement called Legion of Mary, where we will go from house to house with the statue of Mary and pray the Rosary. However, I did all of these activities without a deep understanding or a genuine connection with Christ. It was mainly due to traditions. In my teenage years, I thought I knew everything and decided to stop believing in God. I quit going to church, considering it cool because being an atheist or agnostic wasn't mainstream back then. Because, this became my reputation among classmates and friends. I grew up believing that being a good person was sufficient, and I thought that there was a God. I could simply say I did nothing wrong, and if not, I'd live knowing I'd done well. I lived without fully acknowledging God's existence. I achieved relative success in life, providing for my family, going on vacations, and buying what I wanted. Yet, I still felt empty, sensing there should be more to life than this. Years has passed. I met a Christian colleague that became a friend and later on a girlfriend. She is a member of a Reformed Baptist church and introduced me to the Word of God, and somehow I started to read. But since I was not a Christian back then, we broke up. During that time, I was at the crossroads. I could move on and return to my old life or continue to know Christ. With that, I started to look for a Reformed church near me and by February 2020, I found and visited TNC as a personal test of my faith given my background. Over time, through attending services and reading the Bible and participating in classes, my faith has gradually grown and deepened. But one of my biggest challenges in growing was my pride and guilt. I struggled to accept that the Lord would forgive me and I could receive His grace despite my past actions, including forsaking Him. I felt the need to earn His forgiveness or prove my self-worthy. But during one Sunday service, we sang the hymn 690, and in that moment, everything clicked for me. Especially the verse, Jesus paid it all to Him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, He washed it was white as snow. I surrendered, realizing that I only needed to believe in Jesus Christ's sacrifice on the cross for my salvation, and I had no contribution to make. Unlike the way I learned about forgiveness in the Roman Catholicism through confessions and penance, or how sacrifices were made in Old Testament, I see now that God provided Jesus Christ as the perfect sacrifice, beating sin and death. Growing with the Lord has transformed my life. I now start each day with a gratitude, pray before meals, and distance myself from certain discussion with non-believer friends, finding more joy in the company of fellow believers. I no longer rely on my own might when faced with difficulties. With His Word, I find strength to fight, and in His grace, I find peace and endless freedom. Though I am aware that I am a sinner, I have faith, I am saved. I am still early in my Christian journey, and I am very thankful that I found TNC, a biblical aligned church with true believers, and I am thankful in meeting you all. And with that, I would like to request every TNC member for their continued guidance and support of my own work.
Sige po mga kapatid, dati kong ipanalangin si Neil. Manaming Diyos, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa testimonya na kanyang isinalaysay sa amin. Salamat sa inyong pagkilos sa kanya. Nabibihira sa mga kabataan, sa mga edad namin na nagpo-profess ng kanilang pananampalataya. Some of us have indulged in sin in this world, and clearly some of us are enemies of the cross. And salamat po sa kanyang buhay, sa inyong pagkilos na sa kanyang edad ay siya po ay nakakilala sa inyo. At nawa ay gamitin ang TNC as imperfect as it is, ngunit as genuine as it is, itong iglesyang ito na makatulong upang magabayan si Neil sa kanyang pananampalataya. We brothers, sa mga men ay makatulong kami kay Neil kapag dumarating siya sa panahon ng kanyang declension, sa mga pagsubok, sa mga tukso. Naway maramdaman niya ang TNC bilang mga kapatiran niya talaga, hindi lamang sa salita, ngunit sa gawa, Panginoon, na maramdaman niya ang puso ng bawat isa. Maramdaman niya nawa ang init na meron sa TNC at doon na makapaglingkod kami sa Kanya. At naway alalahanin niya ang testimonya na Kanyang isinalaysay ngayon sa panahon na siya ay nagdududa sa Kanyang pananampalataya. Alalahanin niya ang inyong mga salita na Kanyang pinaniwalaan. Kaya siya na-convert. Kaya siya nagkaroon ng pagpapahayag sa inyo ng pananampalataya. At i-bless niyo siya, Panginoon, at samahan siya for the rest of his journey in his Christian life. Maraming salamat po, Panginoon. Nagpapasalamat kami sa pagpapalang ito. At Lord willing, naway siya po ay madagdag sa aming bilang. In Jesus' name,